Pete's Packs here, and we're back with something that's a bit of a throwback from a little over 5 years ago. This is one of the M19 slash Anniversary 25 Deck Builders Toolkits. Had this lying around since, well, it was released. So let's get into this and see what's in here. So according to the back, has Deck Builder's Guide, 125, I believe that's commons and uncommons from recent sets, and 4 boosters from recent sets. So that would all be 5 years ago at this point. And a reusable card storage box, 100 basic lands, and Deck Builder's Guide. So let's crack into this little blast from the past. Alright, so it's a sleeve that comes off. Little Deck Builder's Guide. Goes over some things about the color pie, some representative cards from the time. Tips on building around different concepts and synergies, and a quick reference and guide on expanding your collection. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh. Now let's look what's in here. All right, so we got a little spacer made out of cardboard. That's the thing. Then we have 4 sealed things and some boosters. Hey, we got some neat stuff in here. So there's a core set 2019, Dominaria, the original Dominaria, Rivals of Ixalan, and Ixalan. So there's some good stuff that could be in there. Then we have 4 different sized sealed things. These all look to be like intro packs or welcome decks. So we will get into those shortly. First, let's get into these packs. Start off with 2019. It's been a minute. So, I got Linebreaker, Frilled Sea Serpent, Trumpet Blast, Duress. I think Duress is in standard still. Oakenform, Star-Crowned Stag. This was back when we still had vanilla creatures too. Totally Lost. Speaking of which, vanilla 3/3 for 3. Crash Through, Volley Veteran. Huh. Neat. Rise from the Grave. Brawl Bash Ogre. And Apex of Power. Wow. Forgot about that card. So the top 7 cards of your library until end of turn. You may cast non-land cards exiled this way. The spell is cast from your hand. Add 10 mana of any one color. A foil Gearsmith Guardian. This was actually back when foils were relatively uncommon. And we get a Nicol Bolas flip card. Nice! I think that was actually the only flip card in 2019. So that's awesome. Very cool. So off to the side. Next we have Ixalan. Okay. Ryle. Mining Aerosaur, New Horizons, Sailor of Means, Pounce, Prying Blade, Headstrong Brute, Jolly's Collar, Tashana's Wayfinder. That was one of the secondary Explorer cards that we would use. Siren Storm Tamer, hey, that actually still sees a little bit of play. Unclaimed Territory, nice. Ranging Raptors, very nice. Kali Honor Guard, very nice. Torpor Orb on a creature. Lanes and a treasure token. Nice. Alright, let's see what we get in Rivals of Ixalan. Oddly enough, I think in Rivals of Ixalan, our biggest potential hit is actually a uncommon. It's Pitiless Plunderer. See, we have Fanatical Firebrand. Slight misprint, and these are all a little curved, which is kind of strange. Miscloaked Herald, also with an ink smear. Swaggering Corsair with an ink smear. Sanguine Glorifier with a slight ink smear. Dust Charger. Glitgrove Stalker. Impale. Jade Bearer. Soul of the Rapids. Dark Inquiry. Atsukan Seer. Okay. Island Lake. Spell from Orazka. And we have Path of Discovery. Very nice. Explored all your creatures. Island and a vampire token. And last but not least, we have Dominaria. I do believe that the big hit in this is Karn, Scion of Urza, and Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. I think Linvala is also... Or not Linvala, Lyra. Lyra Dawnbringer. It's one of the big hits in this set, too. It has been a minute. So... Bloodstone Goblin, Excavation Elephant, Artificer's Assistant, Eldon Warcaller, Line of War Scout, Stronghold Confessor, Pierce the Sky, Divest, Vicious Offering, Guardians of Koilos, Icy Manipulator, takes me back, Sorcerer's Wand, Memorial to Glory, Multani, Yavimai's Avatar, very nice, Mountain, and a Soldier Token. Nice! Nothing too pricey, but all good hits nonetheless. We have 4 of these packs that seem to be seeded of some kind. This has good old Shivan Dragon on the front, which has been printed into oblivion, but is still the classic Dargan. Let's see, we have a Shivan Dragon. We have Sarah's Guardian. Oh, other creatures you control have vigilance. Cool. Riddlemaster Sphinx. I think these are all the welcome pack cards for M19. Riddlemaster Sphinx. Gravewaker. Nice. Aggressive Mammoth. I think these are all the intro deck cards. We have approximately 100 lands. Just a whole bunch of islands for some reason. Regal Bloodlord, Psychic Symbiote, Poison Tip Archer, Heroic Reinforcements, Enigma Drake, some Plains, Meandering River, Highland Lake, Foul Orchard, Forsaken Sanctuary, Cinder Barrens. Wonder why we only got one of the first one. Then we have Satyr Enchanter. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Skyrider Patrol. Some mountains. What an odd mix. Okay. This looks like some stuff from Ixalan. I could see making some really fun table or kitchen table magic decks with these. We have Perilous Voyage, Tormenting Voice, Spark Tongue Dragon, Shock, another Shock, Lightning Strike. Ooh, that's actually useful in Standard now. Gutter Snipe, Goblin Instigator, and these appear to have a misprint on them. Notice there's some ink splotches. Goblin Instigator is actually used in Pioneer, you know. Wizard's Lightning, nice. Gitu Lava Runner, Fanatical Firebrand, Bombard, Hijack, Vampire Sovereign, Sky March Bloodletter, Reassembling Skeleton, Murder, Macabre Waltz, Gravedigger, Epicure of Blood, Duress, another Duress. We've gotten 3 Duresses out of this, so actually a good start. Some decks. Let's see, 5 Swamps, 6 Islands. And the way they have just basics interweaved in here is just kind of strange. Doomed Dissenter, Child of Night, Abnormal Endurance, Ravenous Chupacabra, good old Choops Magoots. Very, very good. Good enough, in fact, it's in Vintage Cube. Moment of Craving, another Moment of Craving. Dusk Legion Zealot, Costly Plunder, Skilled Animator, Scholar of Stars, Omen Speaker, and that's actually used in Pauper. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 forests and 2 mountains. Like the number of basics that are in these is just bizarre. Because normally you would have a separate pack that's just basics. So this is fun. I haven't actually looked at what was in a Deck Builders Toolkit in so long. So it's been a while since I think these have been in print, but these used to be my go-to recommendation for people getting started with Magic. Let's see, we have Squire's Devotion, Gearsmith Prodigy. That's actually a good one. Exclusion Mage, Divination, Aviation Pioneer, Even Wind Mage, Anticipate, okay, Wizard's Retort, Opt. Hey, we can actually play. I think Opt is still in Standard. Not be. I know Consider is. Cloud Reader Sphinx, Negate. Hey, Negate is in Standard. I know that. Swamp. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 swamps. Starter Course, also good enough to be in Vintage Cube. Rusty Pack Beast, Revitalize, Pegasus Courser, Militia Bugler, Luminous Bonds, Leonin Vanguard, Knight's Pledge, a Johnny's Pride Mate, Sarah Angel, Seal Away, Knight of New Benalia, Gideon's Reproach, Martyr of Dusk, Queen's Commission, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes, Woodland Stream, another Woodland Stream, 2 Tranquil Expanse, 2 Timber Gorge, 2 Submerged Boneyard, 2 Stone Quarry, 1 Meandering River for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 forests. Such strange numbers of things. All right. We have our last pack. These are so goofy and I love it. All right. See, now we have Adventurous Impulse. Hey, Llanowar Elves. Another Llanowar Elves. Thrashing Brontodon. Some of those cards are actually used competitively. Jungle Delver. Grazing Whiptail. Charging Monstrosaur. Volcanic Dragon. Viashino Pyromancer. Another Viashino Pyromancer. Actually have like the start of Mono Red from this era in here. Trumpet Blast. Talons of Wildwood. Another Talons. Rabid Bite, Plummet, Naturalize, Elvish Rejuvenator, Druid of Horns, Claire Dominance, Colossal Majesty, okay, Colossal Dreadmaw, Blanchwood Armor. Hey, that's in standard again. That's back in standard. 1, 2, 3 islands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planes. The Draconic Disciple, Brawl Bash Ogre. We got another one of those earlier. Burial Engineer, Rogue's Gloves, Manolith, another one. Gargoyle Sentinel, Explosive Apparatus, Diamond Mare, Skittering Surveyor. Okay, another Skittering Surveyor. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 mountains, and 1, 2, 3, 4 swamps. Very nice. Well, that was a thing. That was a weird but fun throwback to a few years ago. So, and we have this nice little box to put everything in. I actually really like this style of box. You don't really see them anymore, but I like that they fold over and you keep everything vertical. Like, I like that. And it gives you a little bit of space to keep everything in it. So everything fits nicely in here. And the cards that come in it take up almost exactly half of the space. So like if you have some other decks or something put in with it, it's perfect. So we're going to close that up. And that was the M19 / Anniversary 25 Deck Builders Toolkit. Z's. That's the product code and everything else. Yeah, nice little Deck Builders Toolkit. Thank you for joining me on this adventure down memory lane a bit. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is the best way to help out the channel in a non-monetary fashion. If you'd like to also help out in a monetary fashion, we do have a Patreon. That Patreon is linked in the channel's About page and gives you access to some really cool stuff like, our members-only Discord, one-on-one coaching sessions, shout-outs at the end of videos, stuff like that. So if that's something that interests you, check it out. It's a good time. And, yeah, as always, stay awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.